Who would be the first to go in a zombie apocalypse among us?
I'm letting y'all know I'm killing myself.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Demaris.
Killing yourself.
Off the block.
Easy answer, Demaris.
Yeah.
Why would you kill yourself?
I'm gonna kill myself. And
You know how stupid you gonna feel if they come and they be like, "Yo, why she did that?" Like, you're like, "Yo, we wasn't gonna do nothing."
You know the way we just lined up shots? Like, what if they was like, "Yo,
like,
got a bottle"?
Yeah, we came here to kick it with y'all. Like, we ain't want no beef. Like, Demaris on the floor dead.
No,
like,
I'm talking about real ass.
they gonna be like, "Yo, what's up with her?" Like,
she bugging.
No, Rory and Ma.
welcome to a new episode of the new Rory and Maul podcast. I am Maul.
I'm Rory today.
And we are back with a new episode. But first, we want you guys to subscribe to our Patreon. We have a behind the scenes of our pre and post production of our episodes available now at patreon.com /New Rory in Mall.
What happened to the backslash?
It was
Did they
never
take that out? Did they
backslash.
cancel the backslash?
I mean, it's assumed now that there's
It's
a
too
backslash.
close to black slash.
Oh, but
Don't
we
assume.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
It's
Yeah.
like, ooh,
So is forward
ooh.
slash and backslash the same thing? We just say
No.
forward
No.
slash now.
No, there's two different
It's two different
slashes.
slashes.
I thought that was the backslash, though, is what you guys are calling the forward
That's
slash.
forward slash.
It's
is
falling
leaning
forward. It's
It's
falling
Michael
forward.
Jackson leaning forward.
The
But it's back. Like, it's back.
No, it's not.
It's leaning back.
Rory,
forward.
that's the back one.
Yeah.
Oh, who's ever used a backslash then?
I don't know, weirdos.
All right, well,
Yeah.
backslash
No.
New Rory and Maul.
Well, forward
Forward
slash
slash.
New Rory in Mall. Available now on our Patreon.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
BTS behind the scenes.
Yeah,
How you feeling, man?
See under the layers.
Of
Really
what?
get to see Rory's full kitchen.
yeah.
You know,
Get to see the layout. Get the lay.
it's not a bad kitchen.
Not at all.
It's a good kitchen actually.
Not by any stretch of the imagination.
Bad mac and cheese is made in there, but other than that, you know, it exists.
Bad mac. White people don't make mac and cheese. Y'all
we make
macaroni and
backslash
cheese.
Y'all make casserole.
mac and cheese.
No, y'all make
No,
macaroni.
white people make mac and cheese. Black people make macaroni and cheese.
What?
No,
White
that
people
is-
make
no,
mac and
no,
cheese.
no,
What's
no.
wrong with her? No.
I'm the only person in this room that can make macaroni and cheese, and I'm telling y'all.
No,
I
you're
just
not.
made
You're not the only
Velveeta
one
mac.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm
What you
sorry.
talking about?
I just did the shells with the
Black people
Velveeta.
make white people make macaroni and cheese.
No, white people make mac and cheese.
You've
That
never
shit
walked
that's
into-
not baked
You've
is
never walked
mac
into-
and cheese.
Or that's baked mac and cheese.
No, that's baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's baked mac and cheese.
Yo,
Macaroni and
You walk
cheese
into a
sounds
soul
whiter
food
to me.
restaurant, it says mac and cheese. It doesn't say macaroni and cheese. What are you talking about?
So you're proving her point.
Mom, I
No,
want
I'm not
macaroni and
proving the
cheese.
point. White people make macaroni and cheese.
Right.
Oh, then never mind. I'm on your side. I got
Kraft
confused.
is mac and cheese. Kraft is not macaroni and cheese.
We not even talk. We will
That's
never.
no,
mac
no,
and
no,
cheese.
no,
I'm
no.
We will
confused.
But
never
that's
talk
white
about
people's
Kraft.
favorite. That's what white people mac and cheese tastes
We
like.
will never talk about Kraft ever again.
Okay.
That is the nastiest shit ever created.
As the only one in here with a white mother, she said macaroni and cheese.
Absolutely. That's white.
100% said macaroni and cheese.
Say macaroni
So
and cheese.
I'm going to roll with Maul on this one.
Black people
mac
say
and
mac
cheese
and
is-
cheese. Mac. We
Yeah.
know we got it. Return of the Mac. You never seen that movie?
Isn't the whole jingle
cheese.
Kraft,
Actually,
macaroni and cheese?
There you go. See, look.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, it's pretty white.
It's white people
What does
shit.
Martha call it?
Oh, Martha's black.
Martha makes macaroni and cheese, though.
She makes.
Martha is not black.
She
plays in the sheets.
She is
She's black. She
I'm
did
tired
time
of
in
y'all
jail. She got a
giving
felony
people-
on her record and she never snitched. That's black.
She black.
No, that's ghetto.
Blacker
That's
than
not
Ghana.
black.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hear
I
it.
didn't hear what
I
he
didn't hear what you
said.
said either.
Eddin, just go back.
Speaking
and
of
listen to
who's
that, I'm
black,
sure.
Eddin, I heard that you got your 23andMe results back.
Yes, I did.
So you could stop saying to me. I would like to see what your results say.
I told you that in
Hard
confidence.
ER.
Yeah, hard ER. Yeah.
I got mine back, and it says that I used the hard ER.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
I'm sorry, you're 46.7% European.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wait, you're white.
My last name is
Eddin's white.
Martinez. What did y'all expect?
We have the same European.
You are a white man.
Are you 46% European?
Yeah, but like with other Europeans. But
Your last name's really Martin, not
It's-
Martinez.
you're Eddie Martin.
Yeah. Eddie Martin.
Your name's Edward Martin.
Edward Martin.
I'm trying not to laugh, Eddin. I really am.
You should.
I'm
It's my
interested
results
in
right
knowing
here.
what you are. Okay, so it says
Eddin's
Eddin's
just an Italian guy.
Hey.
So when I call you Spanish,
Front
you're
and Spanish.
actually Spanish. You're 39.5%.
Y'all have to understand,
Spanish.
He's a Spaniard. He's not Spanish. He's a
Yeah.
Spaniard.
So your ancestors were the
conquerors.
conquerors, the conquistadors.
You did the
Yes.
fucking.
Y'all not even reading the whole thing.
I'm looking at
We're
it.
reading 46.7% European.
Spanish and Portuguese, 39.5%.
Keep going.
40.9% Southern European.
Asiatic Jewish.
The slots Sub-Saharan African, 16.7%. Western Asian and North African, 1.3%. And then we have Indigenous American, 30.9%. Yeah, and then
A little bit of Irish in you.
You got a little bit of Irish in me.
1.7.
There we go.
Yeah, so that 30.9 Indigenous American was raped by the 40.9 Southern
40.67%. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't feel bad. He has some unassigned Mexican.
Where do you see the unassigned
It says
Mexican?
unassigned Mexican.
No, that's just unassigned, and then my recent ancestry is
3.6
in Mexico.
and then below it is Mexico.
Unassigned
Mexican
is
A
funny.
percentage that was unassigned, so we assume he's Mexican.
I'm almost sure.
Even his
that we
bloodline's
shouldn't say that.
undocumented.
I'm almost positive.
I'm literally reading verbatim what it says. I didn't say that.
No, it's unassigned, and then my
3.6%.
And what is right below it?
It says your recent ancestry in the
is
Americas.
in Mexico.
It's
and Central
Mexican.
America.
No, it's Mexico
No.
and Central America.
It says Mexico.
Managua,
Where is Mexico?
Nicaragua, San Salvador Department, El Salvador, plus 33 regions. So, Eddin, you are
Mainly European. Yeah.
mainly European.
You're white.
You
Did
have
you
some
know that
West
though?
African
I guess you knew.
Yeah. Look at my last name. It's Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you mean?
But some people think that Martinez is like Puerto Rican.
Nah, I
And
don't.
you're
I
from
don't you
the
know Puerto
Bronx.
Ricans from that are named Martinez?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh damn, I don't.
Almost everybody I know named Martinez is Puerto Rican.
I'm really not sure I'm a
That's a weird
stereotypical
stat.
joke, but I know a lot of Puerto Ricans with Martinez.
Martinez?
Yes.
Damn, I really don't see that ever.
I say that a
Absolutely.
lot.
I'm thinking about doing the 23andMe. Why not? Why not?
What do you think? What do you
I
think
don't
we
believe.
see?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe any of this. I think this.
I
is
kinda
all-
don't either.
I think this is all bullshit.
Well, mine was not specific. My mother did it, and they literally circled the globe. Like she was like, "You're from Earth." It was a complete wild breakdown. Then mine was 97% Irish, 3% Jewish. So yeah, I don't know if this is true at all.
No, I think this is just some. Do we ever look into who owns 23andMe?
I mean,
No.
we know.
George Soros.
Well,
Come
I
on.
mean,
I mean,
George Soros,
we know who owns it.
we know who owns it.
the Ashkenazis,
It's not George Soros.
1.8%
the
right here.
Ashkenazis.
Well, no, this might be the biggest racket moving because on top of just the face value of it is expensive. It's what, and like
Like
200
100 and
Yeah.
change? Yeah.
with taxes, almost 200
120?
bucks.
Yeah,
Then they give you these results back,
Mhm.
and now they literally own not just your data; they own your DNA,
Mhm.
and that can be sold. So they're not only making money off the $200 face value;
Mhm.
they're then selling our DNA.
yeah, which is your data basically.
So this should be next to Adidas in that like billionaire thing. They just leave 23andMe over here.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I just can't get with this because I just don't believe it. I think that they just send you because they ask you a bunch of you have to fill out a questionnaire, right?
So the questionnaire was more like health related than it really was like region
Yeah.
related. So I can believe it to some sense, but also like my name. They do ask me if I'm a Hispanic, like shit like that.
They don't ask much in the questionnaire at all. To be quick,
okay, all right,
you can pay more, and then
they'll tell you more.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
tell you more.
what's crazy is
That's
yo,
sick.
if you
That's a
think
scam.
if you think health insurance is a scam in the United States with 23andMe, they have a whole separate fee if you want to learn about your health.
Yeah. Like I think it's like 23andMe plus.
Yeah, like if I want to know,
You'll
if I
throw
want to
the
know,
plus on
Oh,
the
it's
end
like
of it.
Disney Plus.
But what's fucked
Same
up
thing.
is
Got
a
it.
lot of it is based off of other people that do 23andMe. So if my great grandfather who maybe had cancer wasn't involved in the 23andMe, I don't know how much info they can really give me.
Exactly.
And for $200, if you can take my spit in a tube and tell me if cancer's in my family, why didn't you do that to me when I was a child?
Right.
Nah, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, you got
Now you got to pay for it. Plus,
But I've had health insurance and they still never said, hey, we have this technology where you can spit in a tube and we can tell you all your hereditary diseases.
well,
Go to
Eddin,
23andme.com.
I hope that you got some answers that you were looking for.
I got no answers.
You
from
got
this
no
whatsoever.
answers.
Do you have the map of like the world that
The
shows
ma-
you
like,
your
the
relatives?
map, gave me like 4 little blips and like they said unidentified or some shit like that.
Oh, I have my map up here.
Mm.
I don't know if we can put it up on the screen, but I have a heavy family population in New Orleans. I don't know one family member.
Slave owners
For sure.
in the
No,
French
what?
Quarters. I know where you come from.
No.
Rory. Yeah.
They would
Yeah.
never.
Listen, I'm watching Your Honor right now.
We
and I
were the
gotta
good
tell
white
you, You
people.
look like some of those people down there in New Orleans. Gotta tell you.
Oh, you think I'm Creole?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks,
no,
man.
No, I
Roy
don't
would be
think
so hype.
I don't think you're Creole at all.
But I did click on some of my family members
Mm.
in the South. Speaking of which,
Mm-hmm.
how do we feel about this? Is the common name, so we can use this one. How do we feel about Robert Bailey down in Georgia? My 4th cousin.
This is your 4th cousin right here?
Yeah,
We'll give him the best description because we shouldn't show the photo.
racism.
Sundown Town.
I wasn't gonna say that. But,
Sundown Town gas
listen,
station
man,
owner.
let's not do that. Robert might be a great guy.
Okay.
Might be a great guy.
That's true.
Yeah, and sometimes good
If
people.
you're white,
He has one of those faces where if my car broke down in the middle of nowhere and he showed up, I would be scared.
Yeah.
But he also, to me, his face looks like he feels like America's being taken away from him
Yeah.
currently.
And he wants to make it great again.
It is,
I know
though.
that face.
runs in the bloodline.
Yeah. The Ashkenazis.
Yo.
How do we feel about Liam Cook?
This is your cousin?
Who's the kid?
This is my fourth cousin in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That face right there looks very familiar.
Guys, I'm gonna say he has the goatee going on right here with patches.
Okay.
Yet has a full head of hair.
Yeah.
He looks like one of the Americans that want to be part of the Taliban.
He's a bad night out from bringing a gun to school.
He has blonde eyebrows, so I just assume right now he's the moderator on the QAnon Reddit page. That's just what the vibes this is giving me.
He's one woman turning him down away from shooting up the whole campus. He has that
Oh,
face.
for sure.
Like
my
one
God,
more girl
wait,
tells him
hold
no.
on.
Listen, man. CNN.
And mind you, all these people, I'm third great grandparents related, all these fourth cousins. My third great grandparents were going nuts. Like, did they start America?
Pipe it up.
All this is all just my third great grandparents' sperm and eggs.
Nice.
Hawaii.
Oh, you're pretty much a little bit everywhere. Belgium? Is that Belgium?
No,
Where's
I think that's just London.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
that is London.
It's
I'm
London. Just we
Yeah.
weren't zoomed in all the way.
sorry. Okay, London.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're just hella European.
So
Oh, we could have linked Bridget when we were out in London.
Is that's your fourth cousin?
That's my fourth cousin.
You'd beat?
She looks about 70 years old.
Oh.
You'd
Yeah,
be?
no.
So the answer is yes.
Absolutely. Can't wait to take her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not. Have you done a 23andMe, Julian?
So the ones up now on the screen are my dad's results. He overheard us on the pod when Mark asked about when Mark goes, "What are you?" And this is my dad's breakdown. I personally haven't done it. I know my mom's. This is my dad's numbers.
So 27% Nigeria, 20% Senegal, 19% Mali, 15% Portugal, England and Northwestern Europe 4%, Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples 4%, Benin and Togo 3%, Spain 2%, Ireland
Hey.
2%,
Welcome to the tribe.
Wales 2%, Northern Africa 1%, Turkey and the Caucasus.
Caucasus
Turkey.
Mountains.
Caucasus.
All right, so you're 1%.
That sounds about
real
right.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Julian, this is just his letter to Reddit to prove that he's black.
Yeah, I don't think Julian's black.
So if we add up all the African countries, it's like 60%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of your
About
dad,
60
your dad's is about 60%, right? So you're 30% black.
66%.
That's true because you're like half of
No,
the.
Cameroon's. Let's
66.
do the
Oh,
math.
so that's 70%.
Okay.
My dad's about 70% like African black. Yeah,
71% Northern Africa. Okay.
Well, some DNA is stronger.
So you're half black?
true.
So you're a quarter black.
There you go.
I'm black.
He's black. He's a black man. He just doesn't date black.
It's confirmed. Oh.
Doesn't vote black either.
He doesn't vote.
didn't-
No, you don't
no,
vote
come
black.
I voted for my
Who, me?
brother.
I do vote black. Trump is from Queens.
He is. He's from Jamaica States.
He's from Queens.
Him and 50 are from the same zip code.
I vote black. You can't tell me I don't vote black.
Maul, what do you think your background would be?
I'm not sure. My sister did something years ago, and it said I was related to some king from England
Of course you were.
years ago.
Of course you fucking were.
Small second cousin's Prince Harry.
Sir Biggs of Harlem?
Yeah. Once my sister said that, I just stopped listening. I was like, man, whatever, man. Like,
Yes.
I'm from the Bronx.
No. St. Nicholas is an avenue. It wasn't a king.
Yeah. No, listen, that's what she said. It was some king of England
Yes.
somewhere. I don't know, man. Listen, man, we all come from somewhere other than the Americas.
Well, some of us come from the Americas.
Some of us. We had
I did read something, and I'm going to completely butcher this.
Do it.
And we should have done more research, especially with a sensitive topic like this. And I'm not defending Christopher Columbus or the fact that we use the word Indian for Native Americans, but
Who's
to
we?
some degree, Indian is okay to say about Native Americans because Indians did migrate to start the Americas well before then. They came from India to start.
Thank you.
So
white
Native
man.
Americans are derived from India.
You say all that to say what?
Thank
wanna
you,
say
white man.
Indian?
You want to bring back the Indians?
I just feel like the country's being taken from us. That's all I was trying to say.
Are you saying you want the Cleveland Indians to call themselves the
That's
Cleveland Indians
all I
again?
wanted to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long story short,
That's
yeah.
You want the Redskins?
The
to come back?
Redskins, like, come on, man.
Cleveland Indians. You want that?
You
You ever
had
had
it right.
red? You ever had red curry?
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
I have had red curry.
That has
Amazing.
nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Nothing.
India.
I was trying to
Native
see
American.
where he was making the correlation to, but it's okay.
I have to just stay off those Reddit pages.
I read something about a guy that was first of all, no,
That was inaccurate. I bet.
before we get to that, we know we don't talk about a lot of things that happened years ago that just absolutely would be crazy if it happened today, because so much has changed. So many things that we experienced years ago, just not even a long time, maybe 10, 15 years ago, absolutely could not happen today. And I was thinking about the DC sniper.
Okay. All right.
Was that the black one?
Yes.
Okay.
The DC sniper in DC, Montgomery County, Maryland. They didn't close any, they didn't stop work. They didn't close schools.
No. Gas prices didn't go down.
Did we?
That's where everyone was getting killed, and gas prices stayed the same.
Do you know how
Now,
crazy
if
that
there's an explosion 10,000 miles away, we're up to $6.
But think about that. There's a sniper running around. All we're looking for is a white van. I believe at the time it was like a white van.
It was a white van, yeah.
And it turns out that it wasn't a white van. It was like he was in the trunk of his car. And they didn't think to close work or schools. People just out with a sniper running around and we don't know where.
Well, he did shoot at schools as well. It wasn't gas stations. If you look back at, because I watched the whole doc as of recent, they put one out. I forgot they were shooting at schools. It wasn't just gas stations.
Well, they were shooting at schools because schools weren't closed. This is my point.
That's where the people were.
Yeah, this is my point. Why didn't they think to close the schools to stop people from going to work? I just don't understand. Today, if a sniper was on the loose, they would shut everything down.
This is
I
where
don't
I'm going to
know
give you
about
some pushback, because they actually have had snipers in schools and the cops won't even go in.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
But no, come on, we should fund the police.
Yeah. We should fund the police.
We should
should
give them
not fund
teachers
police.
snipers. Really, is what we should do.
Because the cops are too scared to go in.
Yeah.
We need more police at schools that are scared to go in when there's a shooter.
And we're paying for them to be there to be scared to go into the school. It's
Insane.
crazy. I just
we
thought
gotta
that
think
was
about their
crazy that you read up on some of these things and realize they never close schools, they never close work. And you made a funny joke about the situation about.
Thanks, Small. for setting- I was going to set it up a little differently, but go ahead.
Oh no, good. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny.
I mean, I wasn't going to lead with a joke, but no one's ever talked about if this did happen in New Jersey where you can't pump your own gas, what that occupation would be during that time. How much would you guys take to pump gas in New Jersey if the sniper?
Listen,
let's
man.
say the Jersey City sniper was going crazy. There's not but 4 gas stations in Jersey City,
I mean,
and you have to pump gas. What's the price? What are you taking?
you might have to give me a little $50 or something, man.
An hour?
Yeah, for sure.
An hour?
For sure.
$50 an hour
Sure.
to know that there's a sniper in one of 4 of these gas stations.
And remember, no one tips the gas station attendants in New Jersey. You don't make tips.
You don't?
No, you think I tipped the person pumping the gas?
I tipped them.
Yeah, you should.
I tipped them.
Damn, Rory.
Nobody that lives in New Jersey tips them.
That's fucked up.
Speak for yourself,
You don't?
Rory.
That's fucked up.
Gas
Damn.
prices is $5. I'm tipping,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a person.
He's not
pumping your
charging you.
gas.
He doesn't
But I'm
own
not
the
allowed
oil.
to-
It's not his gas.
You're not
Nah,
stepping
he's
out in the
big oil.
cold. Oh, okay.
Fuck does that
No,
have
but
to
I've
do
gotten
with
gas in Jersey.
anything?
I've tipped
Yo,
the
me said we
gas.
don't leave here.
my mom tips. I think it's
Attendant.
people that just don't live in New Jersey think you have to tip them. No, you don't have to tip them. They don't expect
You
tips either.
should tip them.
You should
though.
tip them.
Why?
Especially when it's freezing cold out. Like if it's freezing outside.
I'll get out of my car.
But yes, you can get out of your car, but that you should still tip the person.
I'm ordering takeout. Do you tip at takeout?
Yes, you're supposed to tip at takeout.
Well, if you,
You
order,
don't tip for delivery?
No, delivery I do.
You're supposed
Oh.
to
If
tip
I
at
order,
takeout.
if
no,
I
no,
order
no.
food,
No, hold
and
on,
I go and
supposed to
pick
tip for
food up,
takeout.
I'm not tipping anyone.
You're
I'm with
supposed
Rory.
to tip for takeout.
Fuck that.
I don't
I'm
tip for
going to
takeout.
pick
What
it
am I
up.
tipping for takeout?
Yeah, what am I tipping?
As the person who used to be a server in the room, I'm here to tell you
You're not
that
serving anyone. You're getting it yourself.
Are you? Do you go in the kitchen and you pack all
You order it. I'm driving to the restaurant to pick it up.
Do you go in the kitchen and pack up everything you need? Do you pack up your food?
don't.
Do you pack up your condiments?
You don't.
Do you make sure that you have everything that you need?
You
All
don't.
of that shit.
Sure, I'll give you.
You guys
10%.
always forget the condiments.
I don't. Yeah.
We have to make.
Even when you leave a note,
I never have a fork.
Your salads have to be made. Your food has to be boxed
Yeah,
up and
I know, that's what I'm
presented
paying
well.
for.
I have to put all of your shit in. No, that's not what you're paying.
That goes
for.
into the cost
because
of the food.
I make the same whether you come and pick up food or not.
So I'm giving 10%.
Yes, I don't say tip 20%, but you should give your takeout people something for sure.
If they deliver it to me,
If you throw them a little $2, $3, you're supposed to tip your takeout people.
it's just always good to tip people that are serving.
I know I'm a tipper.
Clearly not.
Clearly not.
You guys have all been out with me when
A
it
lot of
comes to,
people don't know.
serve. Like,
Oh, no, yeah.
When we
Don't
go to
get it
restaurants, I tip over 20%.
I don't.
A lot of people
fuck with
don't
that.
know.
I know
Restaurant,
that. Yeah.
But
I
I'm
would hope so.
telling you, from
My
somebody
gas
in
is
the
to
industry.
go. I'm not tipping for my gas.
No, you don't. You got to stay there. You got to stay.
If it's like 5,
Yo, fill it up, and I'm gonna just park right here.
if it's 5
It's
degrees
takeout.
outside, right?
I'll get out the car. All right. Why I'm
can't
tipping
do that, though,
why
in
I'm
Jersey.
tipping a restaurant waiter, waitress is
Oh, no, that's
because
different.
I'm
That's
there
different.
for the
Yeah.
ambiance. I'm paying for your service. Of course I'm tipping.
When you're
different.
at
Yeah,
the
that's
restaurant, of
different.
course.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm sitting in a restaurant like, oh, well, I'm not going to tip because I would go to the kitchen and get the food. No, I don't want to do that.
Imagine.
At a gas station, I will happily get out of this fucking car and pump my gas.
But
But
in
in New
Jersey,
Jersey, they don't allow you to.
Right.
So now you're just taxing me
Yeah.
off that shit. I'm
All right.
forced to pay more because you have a law.
No, but
Jersey should be tipping them.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
Right.
So then you
Talk
should.
to Chris Christie if he still is the governor.
That's funny.
I just think it's always just. I mean, even if it's like $2,
Yeah.
like a buck.
It don't have to be a big amount.
Yeah, it don't have to be $5, $10, $20.
So with that information, are you taking that gig with the Jersey City Sniper?
No, I throw in my gloves and my hat and my pump. I'm not working at no gas station.
Can you imagine though, like the gun nuts now that anytime that there's like a protest, they all show up with their AR-15s. If the DC Sniper happened now, everyone would travel from Montana specifically
To search for 'em?
to guard all the gas stations with
Yeah.
AR-15s, which is also hilarious because bringing firearms around gas is just.
But that was a scary.
Just imagine a shootout in front of a gas station.
That was a scary time though. Like thinking about it, like in that moment, not knowing where this guy was, and it was like, yo, people are getting killed. That was just, I remember that. Like that was a really, really
course.
scary time.
Y'all think it was really the black dude, or y'all think he was set up?
Nah, I think it was him.
That was them.
It was them.
What makes you think he was set up?
Oh, I was just asking.
I mean,
I've seen that theory.
it was just them.
No, it was definitely them.
That dude was sick, like a different type of sick.
And he had military training. He
Oh, he did it. Never
adopted
mind. I
that
never seen a
kid.
picture of him. He
He
did it.
sexually assaulted that kid.
yeah.
I'm not saying that maybe this kid should get out of jail now. I know he's appealed because he was definitely taken advantage of. But
How old was
the
he?
main guy didn't kill anyone. He forced this young kid to do it all.
How old was the kid?
17? I don't think he was 16.
Wow.
He definitely wasn't above 18.
Yeah.
10 people were killed, 3 injured.
Crazy times, man. Crazy
October
times.
2002.
Wow, was that long ago?
20 years, yeah.
Yeah, right after 9/11 as well.
Damn, he
That
kinda
was a
went.
wild time.
It was wild. That was like thinking back, that was like a really, really damn, y'all were really young.
I was 12, yeah.
You were like, how old?
I was 8.
20.
20. Wow.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, that
So
was
where
wild
where
time.
were you during
Yeah. Were you in DC?
convenient
No.
conveniently in New York, huh?
I was uptown, yeah. I was nowhere near DC.
But you got to think like even Army vets, like what a good gig to come home to protect gas stations and pump gas.
That's a terrible gig to come home to. That's
You
terrible.
could have a
Go fight war and then go protect the
you have a
gas station.
shooter, a spotter, and then a pumper
Yeah, no.
at every gas station.
Crazy times. I just thought it was wild that reading back on this, and it was literally no schools were closed, nothing was closed, everything was open, business as usual, and it was a
Well,
sniper running around.
Well, schools were closed for one day after 9/11.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit! I never.
We
knew
were
that.
back in school on Thursday.
Capitalism must prevail, baby. We need you at work.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Damn.
School was closed Wednesday. Thursday, everyone was back in school.
Yep. Yeah, crazy, right?
Like 1 mile away from ground zero. Not even.
Yo, the rubble shit was still out there,
People
bro.
were still
Like,
finding people.
dust.
There were
still
bodies
floating.
still down there talking about go to school.
0.3 miles away from, and we talking about this Ohio shit with all the the fumes and all the gas that's coming from it that fuck people up. They said the same thing about 9/11. Oh, just go back. Construction workers clearing all that mess up. It's fine. Radiation, you'll be all right.
I think
they all got
people are,
cancer now.
They're suing for that.
Jon Stewart's leading that class action lawsuit.
I think they passed
cool.
it. Yeah, they passed it through to make sure they have free health insurance for anyone affected. That was part of that 9/11 cleanup. But they had kids not too far away from it either.
People were still being taken out of the rubble. Like,
And schools are open. Damn, I never thought about that. Because
Crazy,
I wasn't in school at the time, so I didn't even think about that.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you thought the DC sniper was going to stop it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, now they close schools for anything at this point. Every time I ask them, I'm like, my nephew, he doesn't have school today? Like, what's today? It's a random Wednesday. Oh, no, they closed it because
Parent
It's too cold
teacher
outside.
heavy
mental
winds.
health day.
Heavy winds.
Heavy winds.
What? Like, schools were open after 9/11 and his school is closed for heavy winds?
Holy shit.
Whatever, man. Ohio man won a $1.3 million settlement after 21 years in prison for a crime that nobody committed.
How? What?
Ralph Blaine Smith spent his time in prison studying law to prove his own innocence. So I did the math. Well, first of all, this is absolutely crazy. This man was served 21 years. He was sentenced to 67 years for was it a home invasion, a home robbery that nobody committed. He was wrongfully in prison for 21 years, and they gave him a $1.3 million settlement. Now, I did the math on this.
Okay, go ahead.
1.3 million divided by 21 is 61,000, a little over 61,000.
Wow, you did that in your head?
So that means they gave him
He sold drugs.
they gave him $5,000 a month for every year or every month that he spent in prison. $5,000 is what they awarded
Before taxes.
a month before taxes.
Off government money.
He
So
has to
that's
pay
like
taxes on that.
$1,500 a month.
He was sentenced to 67 years in prison for a crime that wasn't even committed by anyone.
Well, what's the backstory on the crime? Did someone just say, hey, someone broke in my house and they gave this guy 67 years?
Well, it says when first responders showed up, there were no footprints in the snow. It had recently snowed. There was a dog barking right next door. When they pulled up, the neighbor said no dog had barked in the last hour.
Was someone assaulted in? Like, are they just giving out 67 years for a window being cracked?
I don't know. The incident report noted there were also no tire tracks. According to the handwritten 2000 incident report, upon arrival, we secured the outer perimeter, noting a lack of fresh footprints in the snow before making tactical entry. The house was going through too selectively for my taste. Smith eventually won his freedom after the prosecutor asked the judge to dismiss his case. After spending 21 years in jail, Smith was moved to tears when he was released on July 4th of 2021.
Who was his lawyer?
Him.
Well, yeah, he studied law to prove his own innocence.
No fucking way.
I mean, yeah.
No, I meant like his original lawyer.
It was a triple murder. I guess that the crime they was
No, that was a
investigating
different
was a
one.
triple murder.
Okay, all right. So there's some backstory here.
No, that was
Smith says he fought hard studying case law, reading the law books, just being there for hours and hours. That was my time. It was like I got to go to the law library every day. That's what it was for years. That's fucking insane, man. How can you replace 21 years in prison? You can't. If I offered you $50 million to go to prison now and get out in 21 years, there's no amount of money that I could give you that you would do that.
No.
Would you do 21 years for $50 million?
No.
What if you went
Are you
in when
fucking
you were
crazy?
like 10?
You guys know how long 21 years of your life is?
You get out at 31, you have 50 million.
Nah.
So what, you're 31 now? 32?
32.
You come on when
Be 33 this year.
you come on when you're 54?
nah,
To
yeah,
50
no.
million?
It ain't worth
No.
it.
Nah?
No way.
This point is too late in the game.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, what?
I see the opposite. Like, you want to lose your 20s and your 30s?
I'd rather have money.
All right, Jay-Z's 50
You-
what?
you
two?
can
You
make-
rather because
53?
you've lived.
All right.
life.
So if I go to lunch with Jay-Z, if I'm free, I can't go to lunch with Jay-Z if I'm in prison.
No, but I'm saying Jay's 53. Pretty good life. He's still...
Not having sex for 21 years is crazy. Is
I
nobody
mean,
thinking
you'll
about
have
that?
sex.
Nah, he's definitely fucking
I'm not saying I'll make
prison?
$50 million in 21 years, but
guards and shit.
I have some confidence that I'll be able to make money to make myself comfortable and,
Yeah. And,
I can
and have
experience
your
life.
freedom. Yeah.
All right, man. Let me know how y'all do after 10 days in jail.
Yeah.
And let me know
like-
if you want to
no,
do
no,
21 years
No.
for $50 million.
Oh, I couldn't
21
do
years is a
10
long
minutes in
time.
jail.
Yeah, I couldn't even
You
do
what?
5.
I couldn't do 10 minutes in jail.
He's a rat.
Give
Rats
me,
expose themselves.
give me the McDonald's immediately.
Yeah.
What crimes
rat.
are you doing in front of Julian?
I'll
I
take
can't do 10 minutes in jail. Look
I
at
don't
this
know. I
rat
feel
over
like I
here.
run the yard.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
I'll run the yard.
That yard's gonna run you.
Demaris would be in
The
there
yard will run
crying
through
in the
you.
fetal
Yeah.
position in her bunk. Yo, you think you could do 20 years in jail? No? Eddin, I think you could do it.
I cannot do no 20 years in jail.
Eddin just wants to do it so he can shove shit in his asshole and deliver it.
Sure. What a take. But all right.
You can do that for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do
Why I gotta
20
go to
years.
jail?
No, but it's the rush. It's the rush.
But like,
It's the thrill. I might get caught.
but what are you doing with your 50 mil? Wait, do I come out an innocent man or do I still have a felony? Because
No,
I can't.
we'll say in
even if
this
I have
case,
$50 million, I
like,
can't travel.
We'll say you were
I can't do shit.
wrongfully convicted. They are bad, and then you get out. Now you have $50 million. It's literally this
They
scenario.
literally say, "Oh, my bad," and then let you out.
Oh,
that's,
my bad.
that's literally
Here's
what
50 mil.
happened. It's this
and
scenario.
you can do podcast interviews.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because you know that's the next step.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can tell your story to Joe
You
Rogan.
go on Rogan. Yeah.
Jesus.
Or on Rory
Christ.
Mall.
I don't want to go to jail for any amount of money. I'll be honest with
Yeah, I'm good on that.
you. Jail
Can we
is
get
just
him
like,
on the podcast?
Who?
The guy
Joe
that was
Rogan?
wrongly-
Oh.
No, the guy that was
Joe
wrongly
Rogan.
convicted. Like, let's reach out
Yeah, let's reach out, Julian.
because I need to know the story.
Ralph Blaine Smith. Yeah, let's reach out to Ralph.
he came out of prison and a train exploded right outside his house. And
Jesus.
Oh, he is in Ohio.
Yeah,
in
he
Ohio.
Mm.
But he was freed in 2021. So that was 2 years ago.
I don't know, man. And on top of that, like I don't want to get too dark, but we watched the Central Park
Oh, the Central Park
shit.
5.
Like,
yeah.
jail could really fuck
Really
you up.
fuck you up.
Oh, no,
And
absolutely.
because they all got a bunch of money and they're still like not okay.
So he went into jail at what year
Dating
again?
delicious and shit.
they're
Probably
divorced.
2000. He came home in 2021.
Okay, so he was that's
And
21
don't
years.
do that
so,
to Delicious.
so what
She's
did
a
he?
nice
So
woman.
what did he miss in 20 years?
9/11.
iPhones.
The DC sniper.
No, he was there for 9.
Oh, LeBron bringing the trophy back to Cleveland.
There you go.
Oh man.
What
I know
else?
He probably went
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean,
when that
he is an Ohio man.
Kobe's 60-point game.
I'm trying to think.
Kobe's dad.
81.
Kobe's
man.
dead.
Just trying to think of
dad.
Ohio stuff. MGK dating Megan Fox.
Oh, wait, Paul Walker.
Busy Bone
He
reunion.
went and died.
Bone
Right.
Thugs reunion.
He missed like 9 Fast and Furious movies.
Pete and Ariana.
That's not an Ohio thing though.
Oh shit.
Just trying to think of Ohio stuff.
Oh, Ohio.
The Buckeyes definitely got a national
20 years?
championship somewhere in there. A couple times over.
21 years. Maybe.
One of my best friends moved to Ohio. I think it's pretty.
That definitely
Yeah.
missed
Miss Eddin's friend moving to
Yeah, to
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bielio.
Should have been home for that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's so disturbed. I'm sure he lost his shit when Eddin's friend moved. I'm sure he was in there like I can't take it anymore.
I mean, quite honest, the fact he's just bringing it up, I feel offended that I missed out on this.
Ohio State won. Yeah, they won quite a few.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man.
Damn.
What's 50 mil to it? Buckeyes win.
Doesn't even compare. It's like a candle in the sun.
Yeah.
That shit don't even out.
If a tree falls in the forest, if a Buckeye win in prison,
The Buckeyes win while you're in prison. Do you know?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I feel like they probably watch, right?
Oh,
They have
absolutely.
TV.
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely.
oh, well, now it's tablets and
They be TikToking. I follow a couple prison people on TikTok
Of course you do. Of
Why?
course you
Just tell
fucking
me
do.
why.
because they be TikToking and they actually take the time to really create thoughtful
well,
TikToks.
I mean,
they do like
they
the
have
day
nothing
in the life
but-
of.
What else are they gonna do?
Like, come with me to the commissary?
Yeah, like they do like the day in the life ofs and shit. Like they'll be like flat
Day in the
iron
life.
and like the grilled cheese and shit, and like they'll show it.
That
Okay,
interests
let's
you?
go on prison TikTok.
That's like something that you're interested in, seeing dudes in prison just like survive.
It's interesting.
Prisoners
You
are
wanna see
going
dudes cook
viral
on
on
their bunk?
TikTok.
but if you think about it, it's a
What is
huge
this?
market. There's prison shows, prison
TikTok in
movies.
prison.
People,
Oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to think the workout regimens are probably crazy.
That
on
stove
here.
is kind of.
I'm sorry. Why?
Wait,
do,
am I
how,
bugging
how do
out?
they have phones?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are these not?
See, look at y'all snitching.
How do they have drugs?
Where's-
The same
where's-
way
See, I didn't bring it up.
This is in the search bar on TikTok. Like,
Vice
on
just
the
made a
internet.
whole
But you asking
documentary.
questions now.
Formerly
How do
incarcerated.
you have a phone?
Well, don't do that. You've definitely gotten a call from someone with a burner phone.
Oh, for sure, but he's not. On, he's not making TikToks. Like he's sneaking a call.
Well, you're not on TikTok. Maybe you don't know his channel.
No, this is crazy.
Damn, you missing out. You're not supporting the homie?
This is wild. TikToks in prison is crazy.
Burner phones with HD is hilarious.
Yeah.
Now I see why people. That's when. Listen, man, that 50 mil might not be bad if they living like this.
3 hots in a cot.
Just because they have a phone and TikTok, you think this is worth it now?
They
This
have
is
connection-
gonna
They know what's
sound-
going on in the world. They have connection to the internet.
For real.
They know what's going on.
They're chilling.
They're eating. You as long as somebody on the outside is keeping your commissary full, you can buy food.
Mo,
Like you can. I'm just saying. Like it's not like you just sitting in the fucking cell by
21
yourself.
years is fucking excessive, but I've sat in the house. And
5
watched
years?
too
5
much
years?
TV.
50 million?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, 5 years for 50 million. I might do.
What?
Well, we just changed the scenario drastically.
That's
No, but he
a
just
lot.
said
21
5
years versus 5 years.
Knocked a lot of years off that sentence.
I'm just saying 5 years. I would definitely
And
do
I get out in
50.
3.
5 years, 5 million.
And you get out in 3?
You got
I
a
get out in 3
million.
on good behavior.
It gotta be tax free.
Nah.
You could tax my
Definitely
50 million.
running
I'd probably still do it.
Look, she's
I'm
making
definitely
food.
gonna
5
have
years?
braids
I think
to the
I can
back.
handle
I'm gonna
5.
have like
5 years,
a
you could
prison
tax my
girlfriend, like
50
I'm running the
million,
yard.
Demaris would come out looking like Young M.A.
I would go.
Okay,
in
wait, hold
looking
on,
like Young
hold on.
M.A.
Does the prison system know you get 50 mil when you get out in 5 years?
Oh god, that's a bit. I feel like that's
That's a
big.
huge portion.
They're gonna make your time hard.
What?
They're gonna make your time hard.
You know how many IOUs you're gonna have
Come on,
walking
rich
out of
boy.
prison?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But 5 years, 5 million, non-tax, I might do it.
You know that shit gonna be taxed.
No, it has to be. Can't tax it. I'll do it.
Google taxing 50 mil straight up.
I will come out a Muslim.
Yeah, Julian.
For sure.
Cool.
Look at they're literally doing TikTok dances.
One of my favorite Ty Dolla songs is from someone in prison.
What?
Yeah.
TC's interlude,
Oh.
Miracle.
Absolutely.
Smoke that.
Cute.
This is
course.
why Demaris.
This is Demaris' type right
Yeah,
here.
she
That's
likes
not my
in
type.
jail.
She like
I've never been
jailbirds.
with a guy that's been.
Do you think in like another lifetime you would be
Look at
one of those
this.
women that writes to serial killers
No.
and marries them?
I'm all set. Thank you so much.
In another lifetime, like not this one.
in another lifetime.
No.
In this lifetime.
No.
You would never date a jailbird?
Why is he wasting
No,
water?
my boyfriend went to jail. I never spoke to him again. I don't do that.
Damn, that's the type of woman you are?
You are
She
not
was
a
gonna say
writer.
yes.
You're not gonna hold it down.
I told him from the very beginning, I'm not holding you down in jail.
What
Oh,
is
how
it?
long was the
I was
sentence?
18 years old, bro. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
doing
you was a kid. How long
That's a
was the
perfect
sentence?
time to hold someone down, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Because by the time he gets out, you get 50 mil.
no. I had to write like college papers. I'm not writing 4-page letters.
How long was the sentence?
He did like a year and a half.
Wow, you are. You
No, he did 2 years. I'm sorry, he did 2 years.
It's still-
hold the nigga
still-
down for 2 years.
He did 2 years.
18
Bro,
to 20.
From 16 to 18, bro.
Those years don't even count.
What? He was 16 when he went to prison?
No, I was 16. He was 24. No.
Oh,
That's why he went to prison.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah. The fuck?
Yo, wait, what?
Keep him in jail.
He's out now?
No, I hope he's under the jail.
Yeah.
Paroled him?
Yo, what? He was 24?
Yeah.
You
Is there women prison TikTok?
wait,
Of
hold
course.
on. Guys.
That's sick.
Now look. Now I bet that'll be in Rory's algorithms while y'all judging me.
What?
What?
Women in prison.
No.
TikTok.
Wait,
no,
what?
no. Fuck that. You were 16.
Yeah, it's awful,
Yeah.
but it's actually pretty common.
Yeah, it's very common.
That's legal?
No,
No.
but it's just
But it's-
very.
I wasn't. Well,
Yeah.
we weren't sleeping together.
How'd you
So when
meet
I was
him?
16, we weren't sleeping
How'd
together.
you meet him?
Internet. Probably.
He used to.
Pull up to the high
Babysit
school.
you?
No, he used to sell drugs. In
So when
the
were y'all
neighborhood
sleeping
around the
together?
corner.
When he got out.
Sleeping together.
When I was 18, he had. Actually, I was 18.
After he got out?
Yeah.
Oh, so you gave him some play afterwards?
Yeah. No, but while he was in there, no.
I mean, of course you can't.
He had another girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't
well.
doing that. No, but when you get out, no, sure, we cool.
But you're saying 4-page letters and shit, like with core links and burner phones, like you can damn near text. You don't have to write 4-page
Did he
letters.
fill up?
I
his-
didn't
I'm
know.
usually like, yo,
I'm
what's
not
good?
a jail girl. I didn't know any of that when I was 18, 16, 17, 18 years old. I didn't know that.
I didn't know
That
TikTok,
wasn't my struggle that got
prison
picked for
TikTok
me.
was a thing.
They got lights in prison? Like,
LEDs.
is
Yeah, this is. I had
sexy
no,
in there?
I had no idea that this was going on in the prison system.
Hey,
Now I see where our taxes are going to, Rory.
Kind of look fun.
Yeah.
that should look mad.
This does
fun.
not kind of look fun.
Yes, it does. He's got headphones.
One thing I'll say is probably
He's got headphones.
the lack of freedom probably really makes them realize what's important in life. There's probably like a lot of strong bonds. There's probably a lot of reading,
TikTok.
a lot of
bonds.
time being spent. Like they don't have stuff, so because they don't have stuff, they probably appreciate life more.
That's what you think. You don't think that maybe they're fighting, stabbing, killing.
I'm sure that happens,
Racism.
but I don't think that it's like the movies. I don't think that happens all the time, constantly.
I'm sure it happens.
I don't
often.
know if you guys have been keeping up with what's been going on in Rikers.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
Rikers
taking
is a
any of that
special-
money
Rikers
that
is
y'all
a
keep
special
talking
case.
about.
Rikers is a special case.
Well, they're supposed to be closing Rikers soon, right?
They said that, and then instead of closing it, they just put more people in there to sleep on top of each other in inhumane conditions. Do you think anyone in prison TikTok has done the Beyonce Cuff It Wetter remix challenge?
I didn't know it was a challenge, but I'm
That
sure
would
they
be
have
gay.
because that song is dope. I like that remix.
It's fire. I just
Is
feel
it-
like
is
it
it
would
now an
go
official
crazy. In
remix?
the,
It's her. So she did an
In the
official
prison
remix.
system.
She re-recorded vocals, like she re-recorded the original Cuff It song to do different vocals, and she
Dope.
made it a sexier song. I love it. I listen to it 5 times a day.
Dope. So Twista got a Check coming.
Twist got a
Definitely.
bag.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out to
absolutely.
DJ Eccentric. He got a bag too.
Shout out to DJ Eccentric. I didn't actually, when I first heard that version, I thought that was on the album. I was like, did I miss that on the Renaissance album? This doesn't feel like dance.
Shout out to J Beats. I don't know what their whole beef is. Eccentric and him. I don't know who did it first, but J Beats. I've been following J Beats for a long time. I even on our old pod used to play his mashups with Beyonce, D'Angelo. Like he's one of my favorite mashup DJs because he's a producer too. So shout out to J Beats. I don't know. They've been going back and forth on Twitter on who did it first.
On this wetter?
Eccentric did it first.
But Eccentric, I guess, won the battle because Beyonce took that one.
That is something
But
to fight about.
J Beats does have
did that,
a
Beyonce.
lot of great mashups. I like that trend. Like I think that shit is cool that's coming back again. And I think Beyonce's Renaissance, because it's a dance album, I like that they're leaning into mashups that other DJs are doing and remixes and shit like that and making them official. So
But,
I hope they do more of that.
I forgot the DJ's name that did the remix, or he did a different version of St. John's Roses.
Yep.
That took off for him.
Oh, yeah, that took off
Roses
crazy.
Shot to like, he made it a more up tempo. I forgot the DJ's name. But that sent Roses like out of here.
Skyrocket.
Yeah, that shit went crazy after that remix came out. So that is dope when DJs do that. They find
I did
records
a
and they
Ice
just-
Spice and Michael Jackson blend.
You did that?
I did.
Don't ever do that again. I'm here to tell you.
It did really well.
You don't think Michael's worthy, right?
What?
No, Mike is never worthy to get on the song with the Bronx legend Ice Spice.
Come on.
But that's happening a lot on TikTok.
Mike not good on Davidson.
One of Summer Walker's songs, Karma, that a DJ sped up and it became a viral song that actually ended up putting Karma back on iTunes charts,
Look at that.
which is a very old
Love
like
that.
Summer Walker song. So TikTok has been like reviving all of these songs. There was a Black song that went viral, and now like the video on YouTube is hitting millions and millions of views because all of these younger kids have never heard these songs before.
We talked about this before. I do like that, though. I do like when people find older songs and they go viral. I hope that, the kids on TikTok go and actually find these artists and look at their catalog, listen to their music as a result of that. Don't just TikTok the one song. Like, that album was actually dope, that record was on.
I need to talk to somebody in the music industry that specializes in that because what's Benzino's niece? I apologize.
Coyle Ray.
Daughter, I'm sorry. Coyle Ray. With her huge record, isn't it sped up by a DJ though? The version that everyone loves?
There's two different
Like how does that
ones,
split
yeah.
up? Like
That's
I'm interested. I've never worked in that world before, so I
Yeah.
am curious.
One's like a Jersey Club remix.
I came from that
Yeah.
world. I mean, it's fine because there is no TikTok is integrating monetization, but the DJ, whoever speeds it up, isn't monetizing on that record.
Right.
So if people want to listen to that version, obviously they can go to TikTok. You can, if it's succeeding that well, you can get that version cleared. Go to the splits with the DJ, put that out properly. But more often than not, the label is going to get the money and the artist from the actual song itself getting the streams.
So when it's sped up and put through TikTok, it does not monetize from the person
I
that
was
sped up.
I was
sped up
working
at all.
the Summer Walker when they did the whole speed up album, so they had to go back and get the biggest point of contention was going back to Drake because they had to do the whole record, the whole album again. They had to re-clear Drake's vocals to be sped up.
Gotcha.
So you have to go through the clearing process all over again.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this version of Cuff It is dope.
Yeah, it's dope. Did you
I
guys
like this joint.
buy Beyonce tickets at all?
No, I have not.
No.
They're not real fans.
I know. Demaris?
You know I did. I was waiting online. I was at a friend of mine's daughter's birthday party, and I was like
Hitting
next to the
refresh?
jump around,
I was halfway through my party.
hitting refresh.
Hitting refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you taking, Ed?
How much did you guys pay, if you don't mind me asking?
My ticket alone was $6.
Jesus.
Yeah, I paid $1,400 for two.
God. Oh.
Where is it at?
MetLife?
MetLife.
MetLife.
Oh, it's at the MetLife Stadium. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Brown could do it.
Nah, but if like Beyonce will open.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And then Chris is like,
You said Chris Brown sold out the O2 because Little Baby's on the bill. You said
I'm
that.
saying they're both. It's a
No, you said
they're
that.
both on the bill.
You said that.
They're both on the bill.
They are, but you said that.
I
to
didn't
be
say
fair,
because.
it's easy to sell out arenas in Europe because
No,
he's
it's-
not a
what is she
European
talking
artist.
about?
He's not a European
You
artist.
just said
So
it's easy to sell out arenas.
Be-
First stop right
hold
there.
on, hold on.
Europe-
Okay,
in
where is
Europe-
it? I don't
in
care where it's
Europe-
at.
I know what she's
in
trying to say.
Europe-
She said it wrong though.
I'm sorry. It's not easy, but it's easier than to sell out in America because in Europe, people are traveling from all over Europe to come to that one show. Areas where somebody who can see him in Boston is not going to go see him in Madison Square Garden if they live in Boston. It's completely different. Are you kind of seeing what I'm
He sold out
saying?
the Garden last year.
Yeah, he did with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
No shade. No
Baby was there.
shade. No shade.
You don't think Lil
was
Baby
there.
moved any tickets?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
We know who headlined.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Lil
got good
Baby.
agency.
Yeah. What song do you think that Beyonce's gonna open with?
You want her to open with Virgo's Groove or Alien Superstar. You know that's your shit.
Yeah,
so.
probably Alien Superstar.
She's not opening with Virgo's Groove.
Alien Superstar.
Rory was pissed off at that.
way.
She's
Why?
not opening with Virgo's Groove.
he has
That's
the
one of
set
the
list,
best
so
fucking
we wouldn't know.
songs she's ever made. She's not just starting the. I did get upset about that.
Yeah.
I was passionate about that.
He was
I
pissed
just
off.
caught my. I didn't realize my tone in
I
that
heard
entire.
it all in your voice.
Jesus,
They came to like the bottom.
Sounded
of
like
you.
me.
that was like an outer body experience. I watched myself say that.
That was from
Yeah.
the Book of Tate right there.
I was upset.
BOT.
She is not
Yes.
opening with
If it was
Virgo's
Pisces, maybe, but
Groove. Yeah.
I think Beyonce could get real UFOs to open for Alien Superstar.
Beyonce having aliens at the
If
concert.
anyone
would be
can
wild.
summons the aliens, it would be Beyonce.
For sure.
Definitely.
that's what the government's getting us ready for with these
Yeah.
Chinese balloons.
Absolutely.
That's what
They're
they're getting. Us
yeah, they're gonna be above the Beyonce concert.
So they said that they didn't find any wreckage or anything from the UFOs that they shot down.
No, I was
And you saw they deleted the reports that said that some of the fighter jets said that their navigation got scrambled and everything got fucked up when they went around this UFO. But
so
I'm quiet over here.
This has been a conversation we've been having here, and a conversation I had with my friends last night about if there were to be an actual UFO, an alien life force to
There
come
is.
into Earth. And I said, what would our reaction as a country be? All of our friends were like, you got to shoot that shit down. And I was like, why is our default just always blow shit up, violence?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you got to think about it. They'll probably have guns and weapons, and they'll probably want to fight back too. And I think it's such a, I was going to say American, but I guess it's just an Earth quality that we lean with so much conflict. And if they're here to hurt us. Who's to say like war and conflict even exists on in these other galaxies, in these other, planets, wherever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the assumption that violence is a means of communication is such an us thing.
100%.
That they could come here and not even know the concept of conflict, war, guns. They don't even know what any of that means.
Right.
It's like every fucking movie we make about aliens is us fighting them.
And them
That's
trying
the
to kill us.
propaganda of us being amazing as Americans. We could take anyone on.
But this is the other point I thought about too. If there was another life form, if they came here, would that not be the ultimate way to unite Earth? Just like the human race? Like, we would stop beefing with China. Everything else that's going on, like,
I doubt it.
globally.
No,
I doubt it.
It would be who could be cooler with them.
with the aliens.
Or who
but
could beef with them
But
first.
say there was like an us versus them situation. The world would have to unite.
Okay, all right.
We would.
All right, let's-
It would be smart for us to unite.
Yeah.
But the way
It would've had
America works, I think that they would fake unite and somehow use it. They would always be looking for a way to get over. We're so like narcissistic. I think that we would still be
The
looking
world
at
is
ways.
narcissistic.
Yeah, but America is really, really narcissistic.
You don't think that's already happened? You don't think these past few balloons has not united us and China?
No, I think China's stolen our fucking data. They're stolen everything from us.
Let's say those were not balloons. Let's say they're UFOs. Let me put my tinfoil hat on. You don't think that there was communication between the U.S. and China to clean that up as if maybe it's a conflict between the two of us because we have a conflict? You don't think that united us right away where China gave a very vague, like it's ours, but it's a weather balloon. And then we were like, all right, cool. You can chill for 5 days. Then we're going to shoot it. I think they already united us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've noticed, Google Battle of Los Angeles in 1942.
Is that a movie?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I was about to
They
say.
made it one.
I'm
but
like, was The Rock in that?
The Rock was in there.
it was a real thing. It was right after Pearl Harbor. It was a real thing.
Mhm.
This isn't a conspiracy. This actually happened. They shot at a fucking UFO for 3 hours.
What?
With our entire yeah, bro. I'm not making this up. This is a real thing.
The Battle of Los Angeles, also known as the Great Los Angeles Air Raid, is a name given by contemporary sources to rumored attack on the continental United States by Imperial Japan and the subsequent anti-aircraft artillery barrage, which took place from late 24th of February to early February 25th, 1942. Oh, so coming up on the, what is that, the 80-year anniversary? 81
Somewhere
year?
around there, yeah.
Over Los Angeles, California. The incident occurred less than 3 months after the U.S. entered World War II in response to the Imperial Japanese Navy surprise attack on Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. So essentially, They shot at an unidentified flying object for hours upon hours. Fired every last fucking thing we had. Nothing could penetrate it, and it dipped. And and if you even look at the Chinese balloon, quote unquote, the first one that happened, where was it first seen? Right above where we keep the nukes in Montana or whatever fucking state it was. Anytime we have confirmed UFOs, they're over our nuclear areas where we keep nuke shit. And if you see from this time on, our technology had improved drastically, like crazier than it ever had in years. Like we went from what we did in 500 years turned to 1 year as far as the technology we had.
What are you trying to say, Rory?
To Julian's point, no, we can't. They know there's going to be no military, no conflict, because we can't beat them. They gave us the shit that could beat them.
Oh, so you think we just can't beat them?
No.
We don't have the technology.
We don't have, they gave us the technology that could do it. Why did nukes just come out of nowhere? That molecule, they just randomly, that they had forever, just figured out that it could blow up Hiroshima. Or I pronounced that wrong, I'm
Hiroshima.
sure.
I think you did pretty good, actually.
Hiroshima.
So wait.
I'm not saying this is true. I'm just,
No, I'm
I'm
with
not
you.
the crazy conspiracy
for
alien
the-
guy. I'm going off based, like
you
this
are,
battle in
but-
Los Angeles happened.
For
Like,
the sake of the
this isn't
conversation,
a
let's
thing I
go.
made
You're
up.
saying they provided us with
Yes.
the uranium.
100%. Things we had already on how we use chemicals and stuff we already have out of nowhere. Like, come on, we can't give the human race that much credit that within a 5 to 10 year span, we just decided and learned about the technology that has PS3 working out of nowhere. Like, I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like,
And
it,
four
like
and
all the
five.
shit we've had forever. We've had some amazing minds before this. Like, that's the arrogance, I think, of generations where we think people, that are older than us in generations were dumber.
Right.
They weren't.
Really?
We were given some other type of resource and some type of knowledge that those people were not given.
Well, it says in 1789, a German chemist was able to isolate the chemical compounds, pretty much develop what is now commonly known as uranium. You don't think that this scientific part of it is the...
No, I didn't say they gave us uranium. I said how to use
How
it
to
in that
properly use
capacity.
it.
Are you
Okay.
fucking crazy? Like, out of nowhere around wartime, and now for some reason, anytime there's a UFO, it's over what was used at that time with nukes, with nuclear warfare, even down to this year. Where did they see the first balloon? Above the nukes.
in Montana, right?
Above where we keep our nuclear.
I know, yeah, it's in-
This is off CNN, Fox. Everyone is saying this. I'm not giving you guys some conspiracy shit.
You should think more.
Maul.
I think that we should leave them niggas alone.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Leave them niggas alone, man. They don't want no beef. They probably
No.
just got lost on their way home.
Yeah,
man.
you know,
They was
it's
just
cool.
No. I think they've
They
been
was-
monitoring what the fuck we've been doing since the
For
40s.
sure.
Why make it so obvious this time?
And I know it's been comical for people to be like the aliens built the pyramids. I believe that.
Okay, why?
Yeah, why?
That's racist.
Black
Why?
people built the
Oh,
pyramids.
I get it. Haha.
First of all, I don't even get me on my
You better
supreme
call me-
wisdom
you
shit,
better say
because
black
I could
people
say
as
that
aliens?
the aliens that they've shown is Hollywood. Even the guys that have come out, the real scientists, I forgot the gentleman's name, he even went on Rogan and said that he saw the alien at Area 51. Aliens is not a conspiracy theory anymore. It's
No, that shit
DOJ
is-
has said it exists. We have aliens in fucking all of our areas, 51 through 75, whatever you want to say.
Right.
I'll say the ones they're showing are the Hollywood version.
They look nothing like that.
They may look like you, Mo.
Whoa.
I know that's racist, but I know some.
No. It's if you go through, if you tell the NOI, if you let Farrakhan tell it, no, it's the opposite of racist.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I could say
yeah.
the aliens look like you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
listen,
actually a really good
Oh, so you're
point.
saying they're more aligned with human-like qualities,
Yes,
and they're
100%.
commonly walk.
I'm just
among
giving
us.
other theories of
They got
just
feminazis.
fascinating theories that I've heard people tell me about quote unquote aliens. I'm not using the word
definitely-
alien in the derogatory term.
we definitely have been groomed to think that aliens either want to attack us or they look a certain way.
Yeah.
Just growing up, images in movies and magazines and books and things like that. So we have this, I guess, fear of other life forms from other galaxies,
Hell
or
yeah.
universes, or planets, or whatever. But I truly don't believe that anytime we encounter a UFO or anything like that, or other life form, I don't think it's a they're not a threatening. I don't think it's a threatening thing. I think that
That
they're
was
more
my
so-
original point.
Yeah, I don't think it's a threatening thing. I think they're just they just discovered our universe. Just like if we send a satellite or a buggy on wheels to Mars and just start controlling it from Earth with a remote control and just trying to find life form. I think it's the same thing with them. We're not trying to, bring any harm to Mars. We're trying to discover it and see if it's a livable planet.
Inhabitable, yeah.
Things like that. I mean, I could be totally wrong. They could be here collecting information to then come back with the whole crew and decide, okay, we want to take this over and live here. But I don't think that's
like
what it is.
locking me in a room with a Navy SEAL for a year. I would have been dead if there was beef.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
There's not beef
with what Rory's saying. If they would just they could kill us in like the whole thing in like 10 minutes. Like it's not like we got to get ahead of it, bro. Like they could have done this in the 40s.
But let's just have fun with it. Let's have fun with it.
Well, I was going to get even crazier conspiracies with our Air Force, but go ahead.
No, dude.
Let's just say aliens. Even though I feel like that's the wrong thing to call them, they probably like, who you calling an alien? But let's just say aliens, whatever. That's what we call them, right? Other life forms. What if they mad pussy though? Like, what if the ship land and they get off and it's like a bunch of Eddins? Yeah, it's like, this is y'all. Like, this is your crew.
Oh, I like that one.
The alien double entendre is crazy.
Wait, which movie was that? When they threw the doves in the air and they was like, oh, they seem like nice guys, and he pulls out the laser and just blows the president's head off.
What movie was that?
Are you talking about Mars Attacks?
Yeah, Mars Attacks.
Yeah. Wow, what a classic.
Because they looked kind of pussy.
Yeah, they look like Julian.
I'm saying, what if they pussy?
You can't just hijack my joke.
It's too late.
I ain't trying to get some get back.
Yeah. I don't want to find out if they pussy.
They
or not.
definitely look like Julian.
I don't want to find out. I'm not here to test their game.
I'm not here to find out.
If they look like this, what y'all doing?
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Movie.
That's the movie I'm talking
looks
about.
like Julian.
They were so cute.
Blew his wig off right at that ceremony.
Yeah.
They were so cute.
Listen, I don't know what they're here for, what all of these sightings are about, but listen, man, I just hope that they come in peace.
Roy, what was your conspiracy?
What do you think we're doing with all this warfare technology of trying to get jets to fly faster, nukes to blow up bigger shit? It can't be for the world. We all know that there's only so much world that exists. If we start nuking everything, at some point, you as on offense are going to become on defense because the world is not flat. I'm sorry, Kyrie. It is a sphere. So if you start nuking everything, eventually that shit is going to come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we making bigger bombs, faster planes, bigger ammo? What would be the point?
Because they're definitely afraid of what's out there. They know that there's other things out there. And they're
terrified. The ego of man, knowing what they already know. I'm not talking about the president. I'm talking about the people that own the color blue. The people that really know what's going on.
Jay-Z.
He did walk into that.
Was great.
One.
That's a sick name.
I walked into
That's a sick name to drop in the middle of a conspiracy.
Own the color yellow.
China.
I think.
Oh my God.
That was actually
You
fucking
have
hilarious,
to-
and you should
I
keep
know,
it.
but I'm gonna.
Keep it.
I vote to keep
No.
that. I think
Keep
it's.
it.
I think that's
No.
hilarious.
We're not.
No.
We're not keeping.
No,
that.
baby
Keep
girl.
it.
No, baby girl.
What does Yomi think?
my-
She's
No,
the
baby
decision.
She's not Asian.
She's just the decision. It could have been a different. It could have been a joke not about Asians.
The entire.
This is just bad.
I just looked to her because she's quiet and she could guide us in a better direction.
It's all bad. It's
She
all
has a
bad.
yellow hat, y'all. That's what it
This is
is.
just bad.
Yeah.
This
She
is
said
just
keep
bad.
it.
No.
She said keep it.
She has a Hello Kitty keychain for sure.
That's
He wants to delete it. He keeps going. He wants to delete it.
No,
There's
he's going
way.
in.
I just hope the aliens come in peace, man. That's all I want to say. I just hope, whichever, whoever's out there.
You guys think we went to the moon?
No.
Rory
No,
definitely
we-
doesn't believe that.
I don't.
We talked about that in our conspiracy episode. I
Yeah,
think.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out.
Not even a little bit.
I don't either.
Really?
I still don't think Drake has a Michael Jackson feature. But
You think we went to the moon?
yeah, that's just me, man. I don't know. That's just me.
No, but I understand what you guys were saying as far as like Hollywood painting aliens as like these horrible, ugly creatures because they did the same thing with witches.
They did the same thing with black people.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Well, that's but I mean, like,
They
as
still
far
do it a
as-
little more local
Nah,
here.
for real though. Like that's a good point.
yeah,
'cause it's-
the portrayal of
Have you ever
of
seen a propaganda poster?
Have you-
witches, quote
Yeah, right.
unquote, the portrayal of witches in Hollywood is horrible when there's plenty of witches, like especially black people and indigenous people in our heritage. And
Have
the
you
way
ever
that
seen a
they
woman do math?
paint?
You ever seen a woman drive?
Which?
Fuck it, just never.
Aliens. They're here. They live amongst us. Rory, they're here. I'm here to tell you.
Demaris, I'm with you.
No, yeah, no, you're 100 percent right. You're 100%
I've said
right.
before, I think witches were just diabetics, but that's just
Yeah, that's a crazy take, but I understand what you mean. Yeah,
How do you understand what he means?
because
But
he
every time you
explained it.
say
No, he
that, I'm
explained
like,
it. It was
How did your brain get to that?
because say
Well, no, that was my father's theory, and I just agree with him.
He told us that in his conspiracy episode.
Yeah,
No, I know. Every time he says it, I just laugh.
Look at the shit Disney could get off back then.
That's
yeah, that was
sick.
crazy.
How did the red man become red?
That's
Wait,
wild,
is this
right?
is this a Red Man album cover?
A Red Band album cover.
This is sick, man.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Look how racist this shit
Oh
is.
my
Wow,
god.
they went hard with the.
But
racism.
even, all right, to Damaris's point and what we're looking at now, you don't think that they've been trying to do that with aliens because that's
Oh,
been
no,
our
yeah,
biggest
yeah.
fear. U.S. versus China versus Russia, Ukraine, Palestine, like that entire shit is minuscule compared to aliens versus the world.
Listen, man, I saw E.T. growing up. One of my favorite movies. They just wanted their baby back. They didn't come here for no beef. They just wanted to come pick him up and take him home. That's it. That's all they wanted. I just think that other life form exists. I don't think they're violent. I don't think they want war with us. I just think that us being humans, we've been programmed and taught to defend the earth because we feel like anybody that's not from Earth is a threat to Earth.
Where do you rank product placement when it comes to ET and Reese's Pieces? Because the alien, we got aliens because we just left a trail of peanut butter.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
That was actually genius. Steven
Yeah.
Spielberg is a genius for that.
And did the biking industry drop the ball? If that was a Huffy, we would have went nuts. A mongoose that started
mongoose,
flying
yeah.
with ET?
Yeah. But that might have been like false advertising.
I mean, I think Reese's Pieces is a bit of false advertising that if I leave a trail that an alien is going to...
Have you ever left a trail of Reese's?
I maybe around that time did. And I'm not joking.
Nobody showed
Did
up.
you want to meet the aliens when you were a
Nobody
child?
showed
A crackhead showed up.
Y'all got any more in there?
Did you want to meet the aliens when you were a child?
Of course, I want to meet the aliens now.
Wait, would you do a podcast?
You
with
are
them?
the alien.
You're the
That could
closest,
be it.
Eddin's the closest we
Sorry.
could get.
I was being mad. Pro-black. I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
crazy.
Well, listen, the same book that I'm referring to that I won't mention because it might shadow ban us from some of the information I've been spewing right now would say that, yes, I would be the alien
Now I want to know what the book is.
in a social and scientific
Can you believe
experiment
it?
about putting two molecules.
I can
It's fine.
believe
It's
it.
cool. I'm not even...
Kyrie said that, and they tried to get rid of him.
well,
They traded them to
they did. They did.
They
to
traded him
Dallas.
To Dallas. You can get
Take
real
them to
racy
Texas
down
with that
there.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Texas with all that shit. They did. What
They
you want?
did. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
Look at E.T. holding a pot of flowers.
The sickest photo of all
Look at
time
Drew
is-
Barrymore.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. That's so
This.
crazy.
Trans E.T.
Oh, it's all right.
Trans T.
They're very forward thinking.
It's very- it's a progressive alien right there.
Spielberg was ahead of all of this. I'm telling you, Spielberg was ahead of all of this, man.
He knew it was going
And
to go down.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
all right, in retrospect, this was a good disguise. I've definitely seen women that look like that.
You've seen a woman that looks like that?
Yeah.
Sorry for you, man. Where'd you see a woman that looks like that?
That is
I'm not gonna say the
23andMe relatives.
I'm not going to say the block.
23.
That's like how women look on the walk of shame the next day
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all be looking
after a
crazy.
night out.
Women after too much facial surgery with no makeup on look like this ET photo.
Sheesh. Well, listen, man. I don't know,
What
man.
episode?
I try not to get caught up in all of this UFO sightings and all of this shit, only because I feel like it just triggers your anxiety. You start looking at the sky, and every time you see a star, you're like, I think that's them coming.
It gives me, actually, jokes aside, it gives me less anxiety.
Deadass.
It calms me more. Maybe that's why I do research it so much, because it calms me more. Because I get caught up in the bullshit of what we created in society.
Yeah.
This day-to-day, constant fucking bullshit, not realizing we matter. I have self-love. But the scope of everything is much bigger.
Very small.
So the alien part does make me feel better and less anxious.
I have a question. If like the aliens came or the like, let's say the zombies came, all of this stuff, right? Would you guys
Zombies
actually
are on
want to
Lexington
survive?
Avenue right now.
Would you guys actually
Who
want to
wants to
survive?
survive?
Yeah.
Like, you know how like in the zombie movies,
I want to
like
see all of it.
people are like fighting the zombies and shit like that. You see everything that's going on. Like, would you actually try to survive? Like,
Listen.
Yeah, what you mean?
Listen, I played Manhunt growing up. I was Manhunt champion 3 summers in a row. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
heard.
that any of the zombies could find me. Facts.
Okay.
I
How
was
long
Manhunt
did you?
champion.
How long did you count while other people hid?
You had
I
to count.
gotta see how like. If
You had to
just
count to
really-
20.
All right.
Count
Might
to
have been
20.
all right.
But then you had your bounds. You can't go here. You're not allowed to.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Who would be the first to go in a zombie apocalypse among us?
I'm letting
Yeah.
y'all know I'm killing myself.
Oh,
I
why?
don't know why.
Demaris.
Killing yourself.
Off the block.
Easy answer, Demaris.
Yeah.
Why would you kill yourself?
Nah, I'm gonna kill myself. And
You
when
know how
y'all
stupid
burn
you
me-
gonna feel if they come and they be like, yo, why she did that? Like, you're like, yo, we wasn't gonna do nothing.
You know the way we just lined up shots? Like, what if they was like, yo,
like,
got a bottle?
Yeah, we came here to kick it with y'all. Like, we ain't want no beef. Like, Demaris on the floor dead.
No,
like,
I'm talking about real ass.
they gonna be like, yo, what's up with her? Like,
She bugging.
They be scared of us. Like, yo, y'all are crazy.
she all right? Like, y'all be doing that to yourself down here? Just kill yourself?
I'm talking about zombie. Forget aliens. Like the real zombie apocalypse. Like when you see one person get bit and then they turn into a zombie. I'm not trying to stay around for The Walking Dead and see how that plays out. Like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm not foraging for food. I'm not.
If the
hiding
zombies
from
are
them
slow,
shit.
like most zombie movies, if they move fast, like I Am Legend, them niggas was moving.
Or like Dawn of the Dead? Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like that, then I might be with you, dog. Like I'm gonna just go somewhere and just be like, yo, it's over.
Who the fuck wants to be the last person in the world? Like I'm good. I'm good, bro.
But he had that Bob Marley CD.
Yeah, great way to
Right.
wake up.
And the dog and his dog. I'd have lived for my dog.
But first of all,
Nah,
you wouldn't have
dog
to.
died.
All right, you wouldn't be like trying to salvage for food and shit. He was in Manhattan. Like, if everyone died and I was just left with me and Baisley and I had billionaire row, like, I'd be okay. I'm living in luxury. I think there's enough food in Manhattan for me to last for my days. There's enough canned goods.
Until they find your home and then break into your home.
you keep forgetting. Like you're not just alone. You're constantly
At
being
night they
chased.
Yeah, but I'd be a scientist like Will Smith and I'd have the berry.
You don't
You're
just
not
become,
a scientist
you just,
right now.
You don't become formerly a Potter. Now,
How you go from being a
That's
potter
how
to
all
like,
movies. Wasn't that what Will Smith was doing?
No, he was a scientist in the military.
His dumbass didn't realize the helicopter was going to go down with his family. He wasn't a smart scientist.
I don't think he did.
Yeah,
that,
he
Rory.
didn't think it was
He would have
gonna
never
happen.
put his family on it if he knew it was
Yeah.
going down.
They was all chilling, and he was like, "All right, bye, little one." And then 17 zombies jumped and brought the helicopter down. Will didn't see that as a scientist.
No, he didn't.
He's not
He's not a fucking
psychic.
soothsayer. He's a scientist.
Scientist, not a psychic.
At the end of the day, I'm
Or he
out.
was a man trying to get away from his family.
Oh.
Why didn't he get in that helicopter?
Or he was a Republican. Like,
wait, what?
Republicans love family. Don't do that.
No, they don't.
They do.
They pretend they do.
They fake love their family.
Yeah, they don't love their family.
They hate their families.
we do.
Oh, there it is.
Every week, Maul comes on here. Yo, I think I was going to see the fam this weekend. Not going to do it.
Not going. Not happening. No, next weekend.
Oh, shit.
Not happening.
You see, they're doing I Am Legend 2.
Are they?
They are.
That was
Yeah.
announced. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Pull it up.
They better not ruin my favorite movie.
that I want to see.
10 years later,
I Am Legend is one of my favorite movies. I think it was an amazing movie.
no,
Great
it was a great movie.
Great
I
movie.
love I Am Legend.
That's one of the movies that anytime it's on, I watch it.
I watch
Yep.
it too. Yeah.
Same. And Will was in 90% of the movie he was by himself, and somehow it was still an amazing movie.
It was a
and
really
they need
good
to give my man his props for that.
Great
Will-
movie.
Will
I love
smoked
that
that
movie.
Well, apparently Michael B is going to be in it.
Oh, never
come
mind.
on.
Michael B. Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all hate Michael B.
Yeah,
Jordan
what's wrong
so
with
much?
Michael B. Jordan? Now he's never going to be on the show.
Michael B. Jordan can act. You don't think he can act?
You saw Creed 1 and 2.
He's directing 3.
I like him in Creed more than anything else he's ever played
He
in.
acts in Creed.
He fights in
Does he have like 3 lines?
Oh, I guess. Sure.
That's fucked up that y'all don't think. I think Michael B. Jordan's a decent.
Yeah,
actor.
you guys
I
are
think-
giving...
Decent
I-
is fucking hilarious.
What was the movie he was in? What was the movie he was in with Jamie Foxx? He played the lawyer.
Have Mercy.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
thall he did a great job in that movie.
See?
I liked Have Mercy. As well.
He was
I
in
haven't
Black
seen it.
Panther.
I thought he did a great job.
He was horrible in Black Panther. He
was-
ruined the movie for me.
I still to this day have not seen.
He's in Black Panther.
Of course you
That's
haven't.
racist.
Are you dead ass?
Oh, the first
I
one.
have not
Sorry,
seen
I thought
any
you
of
meant.
those
Yeah, I've
movies.
seen.
Marvel. Wait, hold on. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like the Marvel comic.
What do you mean
book.
by any of those movies?
I didn't mean those
Nah, it's
movies.
okay.
No, but what do you mean?
No, I
by
didn't
that?
mean
with
those
those
movies.
people, with
When
you
you say
in there.
those movies,
No,
what do
no,
you
I
mean?
meant like the comic book.
Like
movies.
any of the Ryan Coogler movies, one of the greatest
Ryan what?
Directors?
ever.
I can't be racist. I like Tyler Perry movies.
Okay.
Okay, which one?
Oh my God, you can be. That's actually
The most racist. to
it's
me.
the most racist.
Speaking of Tyler Perry, he has a movie that I saw on Netflix that was really good. I don't know if I told you about it. A Jazz Man's Blues.
No.
You get a
I
chance
heard
to watch
about
that.
it.
If you get a chance, watch that. It was a really good movie. Really good movie. I think I mentioned it on the podcast before. A Jazz Man's Blues on Netflix. Check it out if you haven't. Really good Tyler Perry movie.
I Am Legend 2007 that came out. Wow.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
that long
That
ago.
age.
When is part 2 coming out?
Oof, probably in a year or two.
My best friend got fingered in that movie.
In the movie, your best friend was
What?
in
I
that
Am
movie?
That's
Legend.
actually a really good category to talk about for a topic one day. Maybe
Yeah.
a Patreon.
No, like
movies-
during the while
movies
she
we
was in
fingered
theaters,
to.
or like in
No,
the movie.
in the theater. No, not in the.
I'm about to say,
she
what
wasn't
part of the movie
acting
was
and
that?
She was
Yeah.
in one of the aliens.
That's what
getting
I'm about to
fingered.
say.
You
Well, no,
said
that's what
in
she
the
said. In the
movie.
movie, she
They were
got fingered. I was
vampires.
Sorry, in
Demaris,
the movie
I understood
theater.
what you were saying.
Thank you.
During the movie, the woman was
Context
fingered.
clues matter.
Yeah, no, it
but
does,
what you
but
literally said was she got fingered in the movie.
I was like, what?
Like they were like, all right, cut, and she just like,
I was like, she was like, what?
All you hear is macaroni
Nah,
and
if
cheese.
you think about it though, though, at the end of I Am Legend, when they get to like the Oasis or whatever,
Yeah.
definitely people getting fingered in that bubble.
Exactly.
What?
They was definitely fucking in that bubble. They had to get the population back.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh my God, would y'all like sign up? Well, actually, I'm asking men, and of course, men don't care. I wish I had a woman to ask.
There's a woman
If
right
you
there.
would
There's a
want to
woman literally
participate
right
in
there.
recreating,
Earth?
yes,
Hell yeah.
repopulating Earth.
Bust it
Of
open.
course, you guys were because you're men. You don't have to actually have the fucking children.
So you just want to know, you're just asking if a woman would like to give birth.
Essentially. Essentially.
I don't know if that's fully what was asked, but all right.
That's the bottom line.
Can we think about this reality show or even scripted series of like the bubble that is after I Am Legend, where there's only like 30 people and you have to keep the population going? How shady it would get in there?
Shady.
Like, no, I wouldn't like, I'll fuck her, but like, I can tell she's has some mental health problems. I don't
Yeah,
want my
she's a
bloodline because we're going to restart the bloodline. I'm going to be the new Chase.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be the new,
Rockefeller?
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
going to be
But that's why
my,
you gotta
my
fuck-
legacy. I can't fuck her.
Well, that's why you got to go on a speed date.
Speed
Yeah, there you
dating
go,
in
speed
the I Am
dating.
Legend.
In the I
bubble.
Am Legend bubble, yeah, to repopulate.
5 minutes and you figure out y'all know.
Like, what part of town you was from? Any kids? No.
Well, the
Castle Hill.
part of town
dead.
becomes the bubble. Like, what part of the bubble you in? Oh, you're downtown? I can't really fuck with you.
Yeah. Castle Hill? Mm-mm.
Where you from? Co-op City? Nah. You from Section 3?
Would you have some pressure on you though, knowing that you would be the Clays would be
Yeah. The
the new Rockefellers, like for real this time?
Would it be any pressure?
For real this time?
For real.
That's funny. Like for real. That's all
Like,
I-
for real.
I know y'all like
So
took
you
the name,
can't-
but like
Like, we
you
was
have
playing
a
before.
responsibility to get the population going. So I think everyone in the bubble would understand. Like we all just need to fuck each other
Yeah,
because we have to get the shit moving.
got to get these numbers up. Yeah.
But you thinking about your last name specifically, you can't have a bunch of Clays running around that ain't like beans in them.
Yeah, you got to change the A from
Beans
the
in
hard
them.
ER.
I am looking forward to I Am Legend 2, though. I do want to see a part 2 to this. It's interesting to see where the story goes. And Will Smith and Martin are doing another Bad Boys, like we talked about before.
I
So
just
Will
watched.
Smith, even though he won't be allowed at any Grammys, any Oscars anytime soon, he's pumping out a lot of
Well,
classic.
that movie's not. You think that movie's going to get an Oscar?
I mean, even if it was nominated, he can't show
Hey,
up for it.
Quick hater comment before we leave. I finally watched Bad Boys 3 for the first time last week.
How'd you feel about it?
And what did you?
Fucking awful.
It was not. that
Holy
bad.
shit, was that movie bad?
What was worse, that or Grown Ups 2?
I have never seen Grown Ups 2.
All right.
Bad Boys 1 and 2, solidified classics. Bad Boys 3 was.
What did you expect? It was like
Bad,
10 years afterwards.
I thought that
What's
was,
funny is their parts, Will and Martin's parts were great. Everything
Else was
around
just
it was
shitty.
just awful. Like it felt like a low budget movie mixed with a high budget movie.
It was a mid-budget?
Mid-budget, yeah.
Like anytime it wasn't Will Smith or Martin Lawrence on camera, I felt like they picked the worst fucking people to act. The scenes were weird.
I think
It was just bad.
the baby mother wasn't bad.
All right,
She was a good actress.
When Khaled is one of the best actors in the movie, outside of Martin and Will, like what are we doing with the legacy of Bad Boys?
We're making
I
Bad
think-
Boys 4.
I think the baby mother was pretty good. I like the baby mother.
You didn't
Spoiler
think,
alert.
You didn't think Vanessa Hudgens was good in that?
Well, she was in the one. No, I'm confusing Vanessa Hutchinson.
Vanessa Hudgens, she was one of the officers.
One of their little team, tactical team.
Oh yeah,
You didn't like her?
Wow.
Was it feeling her?
you know.
I like Vanessa Hudgens.
Me too.
I mean, okay.
I mean, I bet.
You literally
sure.
you walked into that.
Yeah, I don't
All right,
know.
like you guys
you
don't?
noticed we didn't.
You
We
don't?
let you.
I love
We left
her.
you alone.
Oh,
Yeah,
Maul
she's great.
loves
I love
her.
her. Yeah, she's
she's
great.
bad.
I was talking about her acting. Not.
No,
I mean, her
me
as
too.
a
She did.
person.
I just
Yeah,
asked
no,
you. You didn't think
she's
she
a
was
good
good
actress.
actress?
Subjective.
her
a
as
good
a
actress.
human being.
Yeah.
As an
She
actress.
just
I
got
heard she does a lot of community service.
I think
in
she just got to
philanthropy
either
work.
engage or married. She's one of the two. She's dating some baseball player.
Oh yeah, she is. She
Yeah.
is.
You would know. It's weird that
Maul keeping up on Vanessa Hudgens. is
Maul's into her
crazy.
too.
I like Vanessa Hudgens.
balls
Yeah,
into her
I do.
too.
I am.
What does into her mean?
She's
I like her. I think
You
she's a good
research her?
actress. I think she's a good actress.
Hutchinson?
Hutchinson.
Yeah, same
That's what you
shit.
wrote.
Yeah, he plays baseball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Long
He can't
ass
play for the
face.
Yankees with that hair.
You got a long ass
Ooh,
face.
her bob is bobbing.
Shout out Bibble.
Any plans for the rest of the week, Rory? What are you doing?
I'm in the streets,
In the streets?
going crazy.
My boy
Slut.
outside.
I'm outside every
Little
night.
slutty slut.
It's been unseasonably warm ever since we saw that Chinese balloon.
unseasonal.
Yeah,
I just want y'all to know I'm paying attention to it's 63 degrees
Yeah.
in February. So
It's a fool.
whatever that
spring.
Chinese balloon was, I don't know what it was doing up there, but it's warm outside in New York City. and it's cold in California. But yeah, I don't have no plans this week. I don't know, Julian, what do you got?
This weekend, I'm not sure. I'll be outside. You know,
This week.
This
That's
week.
that's
week.
just
What?
rap.
I said this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, this is on.
This is
Monday.
You are
Just
This
rap.
is why we pay you. Listen, we'll be back again this week. We have a special episode coming out on another podcast this week as well, right?
Yes, we're guesting out in these streets.
We are guesting. We're being guests.
Guesties.
One of my favorite comedians. Can't wait.
Another white. Sorry, guys.
Another.
But he's New York white.
Yeah, it's a difference.
No, so
It's a
Italian.
Yes.
Yes.
His last name is Italian.
difference. Absolutely. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Have fun. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No